Alright, so let's hit start. Square Enix. I'm going to leave my laptop on just a bit so that I can compare the game's audio. This demo features several chapters of Final Fantasy XVI's first act. All saved progress can be carried over to the main game. We hope you enjoy your time in Velastea. Alright, brightness is alright. Subtitles, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Do I want graphics or frame rate? We'll do graphics for now. Visual alerts. No, that's okay. Okay, let's go with action focus for now. Oh. Yep, okay, everything seems okay. And we're starting.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Velastea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I do know a little bit about the game and how we have summons play a big role in fights. And here we have Phoenix versus Ifrit. What's going on right now? I think just enjoy the fight between the two. Oh, split. Control, I can't do anything aside from quick fireball. Oh, I can evade. The music is very cool as well. I'm just trying to compare how my voice as well with the audio and such. Now it's okay, but I feel like I need to strengthen or talk really slightly louder than I would really like. Oh, I don't know if I should have evaded that. I like the contrast between how bright the summons are versus the background. I guess these aren't really summons, but I shouldn't really call them summons. I think the main thing right now for me, audio wise and streaming wise, is and I believe that's our main character. First name Clive, last name I'm not sure. Year of the Realm 873. The Nissa Defal, the Dalmatian Republic. Unfortunately, I can't use pulse audio or 3D audio, which I hear is really good.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
This seems to be referencing the tattoo, yeah. Whatever that means.
Let's get this done.
Okay, that's cool. Michael Christopher Cogifox. Game does look pretty nice. Establishing shot.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
If you say so. Little do you know me, I would probably suck.
I said focus, Wyvern.
L to move Clive, yep. R to move the camera. The main menu, press. I have no idea what button this is. What button is that? Is that the option button? Yeah, so I've just bought a PS5, so I have no idea. Some of the buttons are different, like the share and the options and all that. I think that's an option button. Press it at any time outside the cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted on the system tab. Cool. Can I do that now? Options on the system tab include wireless controller configuration as well as video, audio, and accessibility and language settings. The usual stuff. So I can change this as we go along. It's kind of annoying that the controller vibrates all the time. Yes, I like low sensitivity. It's just how I play. Target follow. It might be good. Game performance graphics. Master volume 7. Let's go music, turn it down a bit. 85. Voiceover should be okay actually. So I might leave that at 90. Effects also down to 85. And then controller audio off. Alright, that sounds good. Subtitles on. Medium seem alright. Oh, okay. Very iconic abilities. Hold, cycle, icons. L2, lock on, L1, evade R1, use shortcuts and pat commands. Top, right, and bottom. Left, cycle shortcuts and pat commands. Ooh, okay. Move animal instincts. That's cool. Font is R2 plus the center button. Main menu. Iconic feat, magic, melee, jump. Evade R1. Can I have evade circle? Melee R1. So yeah, this is Dark Souls-esque. Okay, so what else changes? Melee, magic, iconic feat. Oh, I like that. Ready, iconic abilities. Yes, evade, cycle, jump. Yeah, I like B actually. Yeah, let's go with B for now. See how we go. L3 limit break.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I tried to taunt, but I can't. Anyway, can I do anything? Nothing really. Alright, see how this goes.
Time to move.
Tilt L. Okay, tilt to walk gently. Fully to run. Cool. Jump. That's a weak ass jump.
We're just in time.
Republican Army front lines. And magic fights. Oh, you can hear the music in the background. FF music. Is it Prelude? There you go, Prelude. It's weird, I feel like the mixing of the audio is weird. I feel like the music is too loud. It's too strong compared to the sound effects.
Blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
And I don't mean because of my changes that I've just made. I think just in general, it was weird. So yeah, I call them summons, but really they should be called dominants. No wait, dominants are the people. Icons are the
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not
magic
pledge
beasts.
your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
He looks a bit like Clive.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Okay.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
So I'm assuming he's a dominant. And the dominants have powers of the icons.
You cock!
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
I know the game is trying to go for a more mature kind of atmosphere, but that just seemed kind of weird.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
The chaos will conceal us. So I have no idea what the different factions are, not really. What I do know a little bit about the game is that we are following Clive through many years and at different chunks when he was younger, middle age, sorry, like young adult and then older. Wee! Way! I don't like the blur that happens as you run and as you move. Can I get rid of that? Gameplay, camera, screen. No, I can't. Oh, the vibrations annoying me. I know the vibrations are supposed to be better on the PS5 DualSense, but when you have it in the options menu, just cycling through the options, that's annoying. Oh, I was wondering if that would latch on. Okay. Can I see the fights from here? I can't really see anything. Okay. We've moved away. Fair enough. The jump is kind of weird.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan.
So the Darmax finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Is this Kupka then? I'd imagine.
Ha! And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
So we also want to get the dominance for whatever reason. Chocobo! No! Okay, the music is good here. The sound effect seems to sound more better as well. So I'm interested in seeing how the dominance of the icons, how they're like how they interact, how they are like who's in control of whom really, and how it works. Oh wow. I feel like that's friendly fire. Do I have to press anything?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Why are we called Wyvern? Can I get back? The fact that the fact that the info on the right is still there is kind of annoying. because it's not changed. It'd be different if it was like a tutorial part. But it might just be the demo. Hopefully it's not something that's always going to be there. Can I see? I want to see them fight. I should watch where I'm going as well, but okay, so okay, that's really cool. Whoa, oh. I wonder if I can die if I fall off. Oh. Oh, I thought they got smashed.
Who's gonna stand there?
Whoa, our hero. It would have been funnier if he like was face first falling down. Oh. So I can't tell if he made it.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
I feel like we should have known something like this would have happened. Like you're going... It feels like it's someone else's war or battle, and we're going there to have an fight. Or to like mess around, really. We have our own submission. This is when we were younger. 13 summers earlier. Rosalith, the Grand Duchy of Rosario.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Aww.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
I learn to fight now. I like the contrast in the color change as well. More color here. I was worried the game was going to be...
From the beginning. Come, show me your form.
So yeah, I'm just going to leave this up here for a bit. I was worried, having seen some of the trailers from the game. I've tried not to expose myself too much because I'd rather be surprised than just experience the game itself firsthand. But some of the stuff I did see seemed very dour color-wise. But it does seem like even like in the previous area that color still shines through. It might not be there all like in the last area, it might not really have been prominent, but it was there in like the armor, for instance, or in Shiva, for instance. So that was a dominant battle between Titan and Shiva. And now here we have another contrast where the colors are looking good as well. Okay, so now we're fighting. We've changed the controller, so melee attacks are R1. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. Cool. Run! Lock on. Lock off. Lock on. Can I jump attack? Yes, I can.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
channel your inner flame. Press R2. Okay.
Excellent.
Straightforward.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
Well, let's
On
see.
your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Evade. Circle. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to counter using R1 or R2. Need to lock on actually.
Keep trying, Clive.
That was a very
Clear as to the purpose of this exercise? Don't simply watch my movement. Read them.
okay, that counted as well. I was going to say some of this counts really weird. Like that precision counted a bit weird.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Very lenient
Good.
parry timing, I think.
Remember,
Dodge
Clive,
timing.
your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Okay. Execute a Phoenix shift 3 times. Alright, the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix shift is one such iconic feat. Press L2 to swiftly close in on a distant target. So this is another thing about the game. Clive is also a dominant. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix shift. So based on my little look at the trailers, I believe Ifrit is Clive and Phoenix is the young dude. I forget his name. So I don't know why they keep calling me Phoenix here. The fact that I have a Phoenix ability though means something. Okay. Anyway.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
Nice.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Use
Speaking
item.
of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Use potions. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to up, right, down via the items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu. Potion?
That'll have to be for now.
Potion? Potion.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Oh, I like the smirk. I do find it weird I cannot block.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable. Okay.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Calm.
Oh.
Nice try. Ah, you're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh, I already hit off. His will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use square R1 to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the Phoenix. Okay. Can I do it again?
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used
Oh,
all
wait,
the
it's
tools
okay.
at my disposal.
Go on, Clive.
Ooh, that was good.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
Oh. Oh. That's a good ending right there. I was wondering if you could do it outside of the stagger, and we can, obviously. That's a really good ending right there.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye. Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
I mean, I have magic and iconic abilities. Like, seriously. It was probably going to beat the dude at some point. Joshua.
I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
Okay, so there's something going on there.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
So I'm assuming that yeah. So Clive has some small Phoenix abilities, some basic ones, and Joshua also has some, like the healing. But maybe the proper Phoenix is resident in him that makes Joshua the dominant, or something like that. Alright, Chocobo looks cool. I like how normalized this stuff is in Final Fantasy.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Aww.
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
I was only laughing because it felt very condescending. We're glad you came back.
Shields dismissed.
Okay, so that's the family. I don't know if Jill, how she's related to everyone.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
We get to run around. Ooh, sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with an icon. I like how that's the use of animal instincts.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
That's it. Okay. Again, I hate. Can I take this stuff off? The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. Oh! Party members. Oh, I like the pixelated party members in the bottom right there. Oh. It's weird how Jill is part of the party, but okay. Where's my cursor? Jill. Clive. Jill. Okay. Currency, ability points, level. Oh, do I have anything? No. Photo mode. I will look at that later. The gear and icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. Ooh. When equipped, time slows before an evadable enemy attack strikes Clive. No effect when equipped with the Ring of Timely Evasion. Automatically evade. Oh. Complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing R1. When equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a certain point. These are to make things easier, I think. Oh, so I can... Okay. Let's have this on. System. Ah, okay, so this is where this is. Can I... No, I don't think I can. Damn. Maybe in the game proper, hopefully I'd be able to change things. Like get rid of the HUD. It's kind of annoying. The items tab contains a list of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used at any times from this tab. Items can also be assigned to shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press square to bring up the shortcut window. After confirming the button it is to be assigned to, press X to confirm the decision. Okay. So add to shortcut. Yeah, okay. And then I can remove and then I can use as is. Okay. There's also shield and sign. A brazen seal received by all Ducal shields upon completion of their accolade. Okay. To do shield of the Firebird's flame. And then finally, journal. The journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as all current and completed side quests. Make for the throne room. As the Dashi readies itself for war with the Iron Kingdom, its most bitter and long-standing of rivals, so too does Clive prepare to do his duty as first Shield of Rosaria, to protect and serve his brother Joshua, dominant of the Phoenix. Yeah, okay. Okay. Pride. It is the year 860, and with the coming of spring, does Green once again return to the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In the Baileys of Rosalith Castle, men who have sworn their swords to their country train in anticipation of coming conflict, and it is here that one young man in particular endeavors to prove himself worthy to the ones he loves. To kill a dominant, as dawn breaks over the Nysa Defile in 873, year of the Valisthian calendar, the armies of Dalmacia and the Iron Kingdom gather. Okay, so this Iron Kingdom again, which is our enemy. And their icons, Titan of the Republic and Shiva of the Orthodoxy, make ready to take the field. Meanwhile, high above it all, a small party of branded assassins survey the battlefield like hawks in search of prey. A flame summoned. The night burns red as twin titans clash. Dressed in flame, they vie for dominance. One a beacon of hope, the other an aberration, an affront to the very laws of nature. There is no room in this world for both, for there can be only one icon of fire. There is nothing to display. Completed! I have completed nothing! Whee! Whee! Can I talk to people?
The Ironblood are skilled warriors. You could learn a thing or two from them.
Really?
Not after they've been burned to cinders by the Phoenix's flames.
Would that it was so simple.
Would that it was so simple. Oh, I can talk to this guy. I can talk to this guy.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord. Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
Ambrosia. No.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord. Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
I'm just running around, checking out the castle and kingdom.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
I guess I much prefer people talking automatically than having us need to always interact with them. Where'd Jill go? Oh, there she is. Tagal.
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
Merchant. Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. That was just there. Items discovered can be viewed on the items tab in the main menu. It's just a potion. Cool. Oh, were you saluting me? Nice.
Phoenix will be with us. Those savages don't stand a chance.
Hey, what fruit is that? Nice. Can I duel someone else? Ooh.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield.
Rossfield.
Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned. You put on quite the show for us,
It's the
Lord
same
Rossfield.
dialogue. Cool. Thank you, thank you. Wee. Wait, oh, is this the way we're supposed to go? Damn. A ball. Okay, that's the same tattoo branded.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble, really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Can you not speak?
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
So does that mean we become like a slave in the future? A soldier. Slave. Right, before we go there. Is there anything else here? I feel like there's a whole area.
This is it, lads.
Oh.
Time to put an end to their...
I assure you, my lord, my man and I labor always for the glory of the duchy.
You sound fishy, actually.
I assure you, my lord, my man and I labor
all... Ooh, blacksmith.
Get a good edge on that, eh?
I know. I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
I kind of like how alive this feels.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring.
I can't.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
So, the main family. Ooh, you look cool. So the main family goes through the front gate. I have to go through the side.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted.
Ooh.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
What do the crystals do? I was going to say.
They're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I was going to say this looked weird just now because it was always there during the cutscenes, but it's actually something. It's like a, I don't know, a water fountain.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvests down again, apparently.
Do I understand that correctly? So rather than have a crystal do it, the bearer is using his own energy.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can.
Okay. Interesting. Yo. Ooh, item, I think. High potion.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
I feel like you'll see that happening. Oh, sorry, Joe. Where I will accidentally jump when I want to talk to someone. Excuse me for a sec. I need to switch on the light. I feel so comfortable. I have this weird feeling of like, I don't know, like playing a Final Fantasy game, a new one in the series. Like the last one we played, like I played, was 7 Remake, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. For the most part. I mean, I'm still iffy on the ending, but for the most part I enjoyed it. And before that was 15, and 15 was, like, I didn't really enjoy that. 14 I didn't really get into. I got into a bit, but as an MMO it's really hard for me to like spend time or prepare time for it. Although I do appreciate that this game, the people who have made 16 have been going through a lot with 14 and boosting that and making it really good. So people who do play 14 really enjoy it, and those same developers are now making a single player game in 16. So like, which is why I'm like partly happy to give it a chance. It's a new game, like pre-ordered and everything. And then before that was 13, and that was it's really hard to talk about 13. I think the best thing to say about 13 is that it came and it went, regardless of whether there were good parts to it, good elements to it, and whether the story had decent sections to it, and so on and so forth. It's come and gone, and we move on. Anyway, can I jump over it? No. Can I jump on this? No. Okay, well, let's go.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
The Down Gardens. That Animal Instinct thing is weird, especially when the icon, the logo that comes out is like a camera logo.
There's Joshua.
Where? Where? I like this wind stuff. Oh, more slave.
Marquis, forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Okay.
Marquis, forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up.
Can I go in now? These are really cool abilities though. Aha! Oh, there he is.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
I feel like that was a weird conversation. It feels like a conversation that was made because you need the player to interact with these characters, versus it coming across more naturally. It just, the fact that it was here in this garden, I don't know, it just feels a bit weird and random that it's a topic that suddenly pops up and then it stops.
I'm alright. I promise.
But I get it. Oh,
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own.
Annabella.
Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
Oh. I was gonna say, do we look similar-ish? Maybe. Just want to get a look at her face. Ah, oh. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them. Then R2 to push or pull with all your might. Okay. Okay, that seems unnecessary. Yeah, the other thing I've seen about the trailers is that there are a lot of like QTEs, quick time events, especially during the icon fights. Can't say I care too much about that. Okay, that was cool. If it didn't turn into a cutscene, that would be even cooler.
Good luck.
Aww. Oh, I wanted the dog to put a paw up again.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
I mean, dude, you married her.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'm going to assume the mother only cares about Joshua, or cares more about Joshua because he's a dominant. Active time law. Okay. That to access the active time law. Feature a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Okay. So the way it sounds is like there's this blight thing happening and the crystals or the mother crystals help to protect whatever nation from the blight. And however, nations are fighting each other as well, and that's causing issues and leaving Rosaria, for instance, open to the blight. I think that's the case. And so people are fighting over these mother crystals to protect themselves partly. Rosalith Castle, situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivy fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. The architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. The continent of Storm, okay. With Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west, in the midst of the boiling sea. I see, okay. Elwin Rosfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Okay. So did he put all of the nations together, or is he just the current leader, really? Stand united under the banner. Yeah, I guess it's just a current thing. Okay, what about the Iron Kingdom? Also known in the local tongue as Hiraran. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Lois. I have no idea, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. The mother crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, I see, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. The Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystal cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Luckily, like some of these nomenclatures and such is like he knew of them from the previous games and such. Aether, magics, crystals, and all this. So it kind of makes sense. Cool. Retire to your chambers. Watch me. Oh, I wanted
We
to jump.
drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
I know the game also is trying to go for a medieval feel. I'm just trying to think of whether they actually are going to reference anything that's happened in the real world as part of the plot and such.
I'm trusting in you to keep your brother safe. I'm trusting in you to keep your brother safe.
I also never really understand the fact that you've got this massive throne room, no one in it except for the king, who just sits on the throne waiting for things to happen.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true. Get a good night's sleep, Clive. The morrow may ask much of you.
Okay. Oh wait, is this where I have to go? Oh, it's where I'm supposed to go anyway. Okay. I don't think I can go back outside anyway, so that's fine. Oh, maybe I can. Are they still outside? No, they're gone. Joshua and Jill.
No messages, my lord.
Interesting. I just want to check the door, front door, whether I can go back out. It was a big door that we had to really push on to open though. Maybe that's the real reason behind it. It's a load-bearing door, so you can't easily go in and out. Yeah. Okay. I wish I could run faster. Can I Phoenix shift? Yeah, so far so good, I think. Very, again, medieval-esque storyline. Which is fine. We kind of had that in 12. But 12 kind of sucked. Ultimately. I think the main story, the core of it is good, but the actual... how it was presented could have been a lot better. And not be a slog either to go through.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
There you have it.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
So the Phoenix rejected us, however we still have some abilities. Oh, I like that view. Ah, it's a good shot.
Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
The moon? Or the star next to the moon?
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Blessed or rejected?
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
The moon does look really cool. Oh, do we get the right chocobo? Ambrosia?
Ambrosia? We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs. Open the gates.
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Oh, I like the map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Oh, I can't really go that far away from here. Okay. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time, not long ago, that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted bows. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only son to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. That's like right next to the city. Yeah, and given that everything else is water, and even here is a inlet, it feels a bit. This actually feels like a footprint. Looks like a footprint. Yeah, this is really close by. So I don't actually know whether the demo, I know it saves progress and carries forward into the main game. So I'm assuming all of this is like a prologue part of the main game. The first, was it the first act or something like that? So it's interesting to see how much of this is actually fully similar in the main game or not. I'm going to assume it is. So I'm not too concerned about fast travel rather than a fully open world. I'm fine with that, really. So long as where we are is meaty in terms of content, we should be okay. I also feel just getting into these two characters who have just joined us, whose name I don't think we know yet, and them being, oh, I'm so, it's such an honor to work with you, Clive. Always feels a bit, you know, put on.
Swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
First things first. Lost in a fog. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos only using R1. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped or unequipped on the gear tab in the main menu. First things first, jump! It'd be so cool if everyone jumped in unison along with us. Can we leave now? Okay. Ah! Okay. I didn't think that we knew once. Stillwind Marsh, an area of swampland that stretches northeast from Rosalith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that lined the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Sir Wade and Sir Tyler. A loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, I thought that said pig for a second. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a wood pile fell on him and his life was saved by a young Joshua. Okay. Sir Tyler. A loyal shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps in entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquess's orders and keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Goblins. No picture yet. A common species of beastmen. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the blight has forced them to find homes nearby human settlements, a move that often ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed. Oh, so they're running from the blight as well. Okay, I just thought they were part of the blight.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
I will say I like that there's no map here. And I also like that the HUD is now clear. There's nothing on this image right now, on the camera. There's nothing distracting us. Butterfly. Oh, I want the butterflies. I didn't actually see what item we got. I assume it was a potion. Goblins. I haven't done a proper stream in a while. I forget how dry my throat gets. Seriously? Look how graphically the game isn't amazing, but
with me.
Like certain parts of it look good, but it's like on a small scale. Magic Burst. Use R2 after striking an opponent with R1 to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage. Okay.
Down with you.
Oh, cool.
Stay down.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Rising flames. Phoenix shift. Oh, okay, so fire. Okay, yeah, okay. And then this changes it. Okay. But what does Stone Skin Tonic do actually? Items. A wave of euphoria induced by this foul-smelling brew grants those who drink it delusions of invulnerability. It is widely consumed by soldiers seeking to toughen their own hides, however briefly. Increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. Okay. And I only have one of them. Can I go back? I can. Just in case I miss something, really. Around here? No. Okay. I still just want to be able to swing. Oh, I can. Can I dodge? Okay, the dodge. The fact that after you dodge, you slow down is not to my liking. Now, if all of this is just areas that you can small areas, sections that you fight in, that's a bit less fun. Oh no no. Oh no, yeah, maybe. There's an item in there. Let's get it. Strength, Phonic. And I assume that increases strength. Cool. Okay. Too bad shortcuts only have 3. I forget how to use it. Okay.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Some enemies will drop gil or items upon their defeat. Do this gather automatically. Okay. Ooh. I need to lock on here. One gil. Nice. I'm liking. Oh. Okay, so you collect it after battle as well. I think. I assume that's not progress. I assume progress is there. That looks like an item. Potion. Cool. Oh, that, okay. That was a lot harder to press. It was actually harder to press the R2. Is that what haptic feedback is like, actually? Insufficient inventory space, and a potion used straight away. Okay. Maybe give me more inventory space. Strength, tonic. Does this mean if I get another tonic, I will automatically use it? Because that's a bit... Oh, I'm... That was so close to succeeding, I think. Is there anything that side? No, not really. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Automatically jump over that. So are these butterflies like telling us where to go? Animal instinct, animal instinct. Interesting. Wait. Oh, nothing here. Okay.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell slings.
And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here.
I like that you can stop the magic. New enemy. How do I shift? I want to get the magic guys first. Do I have no more MP? Oh, I gain health back automatically. Unless that's me using... No, I don't think I'm using the potions. I have that timeless accessory on. So I need to look at how to change lock on targets quicker rather than locking off to do it. Okay, I do appreciate how trickier it is to do that with the DualSense. Again, first time playing a PlayStation 5 game with PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. The music is very serene, which is kind of weird, but also it's still kind of nice though. So
we should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
yeah, an old village. Run down. Okay.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
It's weird when you cannot see the other enemies. How do I lock on? Oh no, I used the high potion accidentally. Oh well. I've not used my raging spirit thing.
There was one.
Where is he? I'm using Phoenix. Rising Phoenix.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
Oh, that's cool.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Stagger! Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed, up to a maximum of 150. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining his senses. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Magic. And then Rising Flames. Okay, I don't know how many times that hit. I didn't hit. Oh, okay, that was automatic use. I wasn't looking at my HP actually. Ah, no. Ah, my Phoenix Shift isn't ready. Ah, no, my Phoenix Shift wasn't. Sorry, my Rising attack wasn't ready. Still haven't timed it how to do the attacks really. Ah, no. Giga Slave. Ah, that could have been done better, I think. I think I wasted a lot of potions as well, to be honest with you. Level 6. Yeah, I don't think I have an MP bar. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points, and experience points. Do I get any gear? Yes, hard leather omelets. Close.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Wait, no. Oops. Gear. I was just about to go into the gears. Equipment menu. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the abilities tab in the main menu. Mastering existing abilities as well as learning new ones requires ability points, which are earned in battle by completing quests. I have no more potions. Yeah, I had all these I didn't use actually. Omelet, we got a hardened leather. Yep, defense up. Cool. I might take this off really. How do I get rid of this? Unequip. Abilities? Ooh. Ability points can be spent in the abilities tab to acquire new abilities as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing this. Details of each ability and feat can be viewed by selecting its icon. Sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage. Magic, I guess? Oh no, stars indicates an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. So what do we have? Yeah. This is the normal stuff. R1 plus R2 to swiftly close in an attack. Use R2 while in the air to slice down. Hold R1 to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Hold that to pull the intention of enemy target. Okay. To recover immediately after being knocked back. To kick off nearby enemies. Okay. Okay, I like this. So how much do I have actually? I have 150. Ooh, that's a lot. Or I can do this. Rising Flames. Deal damage. Upgrade 500. Oh, never mind. Defending shift. Master hold 375. Okay, so I don't have enough anyway. I could potentially get all of this, couldn't I? Okay. Let's do this one. Then let's do this one. That way we have the same for air and ground. Okay, I do like this. This is taunt. Knock down. Kick off an enemy. Yeah. Okay. So the only thing I can do is taunt. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Potion? Yes. No, high potion. Interesting. Potion.
There he is. Damn it.
I mean, that's no big deal, really. Will you run across this? Yeah. I just want to see if there's any items. I thought the item use would be better. Maybe it was fine, but then if you were going to heal after the battle anyway, yeah. No guarantee we would have, I guess.
This ends now.
They look all cocky.
What's in there?
Ew. Marlboro.
A warble? It's far south.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
Use R1 just as an opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter. This is what we did earlier. Oh, is that what happened? Is that what I did, anyway? Cool. Oh, I was wondering if I could do the combination stop. Oh yes. Oh no, I didn't evade it. Damn.
I'm in your debt.
Did someone heal me? Someone healed me.
Oh, that reeks! I said stay away from its mouth!
I can jump over it, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, damn. I should do the thing actually as well. Add shortcut. Alright, so that could not a lot of damage.
Where's it going?
Oh no, I don't like this.
Guess as good as mine.
No, no! I don't know if I need to do anything. This is what I don't like. Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press R1 before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. I'm so tempted to see what happens if I don't. So I won't. Okay. So you can't not do it.
Now! Before it recovers!
Let me attend to your wounds.
Oh. Ah, damn.
I'm in your debt.
The different button combinations are like really hard to get right. I wanted to jump. I wanted to jump. Oh no. That was on me. So hard to do good damage.
You won't be gone for long.
No, not again.
Cannot fall here.
Defensive. Okay.
Now for the final push, my lord.
Lord Rosfield.
Come on, Wild Rage.
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Oh, wrong button again.
I'm in your debt.
I do like the music though. Ah, ooh. I like this technique I have of doing the Rising Phoenix and then the slash. Oh, I'm sorry, the what you call it? The burning sword. For hitting the wrong one. Aww, that was a weak end. I keep wanting to do a very good end. Never mind, we did it the first time, that's cool. We got the marble, cool. And after not really doing great at the beginning, we did really well near the end. Well, better, at least. More ball slay.
My lord.
Thanks.
I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too.
I had a whistle.
His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Sounds good.
Damned blight.
Alright. Phoenix Gate. Phoenix Gate, northwestern Rosaria. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles. Alright, so I will... Can I pause this somehow? If I do this... Yeah, I will pause this for a bit. I will be back in... like, should be less than 10 minutes. Thank you. And I am back. Let me just... Oh, where'd I put the... Oh. Where'd I put my headphone? This is a conundrum. Oh. I had it hidden. Alright, but let me first check that everything is still streaming well. Can I hear my own voice? Which I don't particularly like hearing. It does look like that's the case. Actually, let me make sure that the game audio is also accessible or hearable. Can actually hear anything. I can barely hear anything on the game itself. Anyway, well, let's give me a sec. Yeah, I can hear it actually through the stream. It's just very subtle, but I guess it's very subtle right now anyway. Anyway, let's travel. Oh, wait. And we reached the Phoenix Gate.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Mormor's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself.
It's nice that they give Clyde the accolade he kind of deserves.
Ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Food tech.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
I feel bad for Joshua. And I don't know whether his illness is part of being a dominant, really. Carrying that, like, ability.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to.
Oh, the dog followed us.
So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a marble.
I did.
All the men were singing your praises.
Not in the coolest way, but you know, I did.
When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
I do like Joshua's voice.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the...
infiltrated.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
I was gonna say, are these the Iron Blood, but they don't look like the people we saw at the beginning, well, in the future. Oh, interesting.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Oh.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Oh. Flight of the fledgling. Are we? Oh, we're controlling Joshua. Do we have a princely stay? He has more HP than Clive. Seriously? Like at the beginning? Clive only had 800. I'm not even sure he has more than 800 right now. Actually, all these the same? That's super weird. Ooh, let's read this. One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Justinus. Okay, Burning Thorn has been passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shield. As it is the smallest of the 7, it will be carried by the Prince Joshua until he is of an age that allows him to handle a larger weapon. Princely bangles. Does he have... Can I do this as well? No. Joshua? Wait. Okay. Aha! Joshua Rosfield, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria. Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots less so. Okay. And so Wade we saw earlier in the Joshua helped him. Yep. Phoenix Gate, a wall keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the northern territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Interesting. Can we jump as well? Yes, we can. Jump into bed. Jump into bed. Alright, so now we're being attacked. The castle, or the gate is, not the castle.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I guess it is a kind of castle. I like the fire torch. I do hate the blur effect when you move the camera. I really wish that wasn't there.
What was that?
I have to help them.
Let me open the door.
Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
Oh, damn. Oh, the evade is only away. That's interesting. I wasn't sure I could trust Wade just because he came in to help, but then I guess reading his backstory puts me at ease, and this as well.
They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quargarb. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
The Empire, not the Iron Blood, like I said. Oh. Can I catch on fire? Not really. It feels weird that the magic cannot doesn't use like a MP bar, doesn't drain mana. But I wasn't able to really use. Whoa! I can use Kuraga as well. Oh, he's not using his sword. I thought he was using his sword. He's not.
Who does that?
Boy, take him!
Damn, I wanted to get the final blow.
Why would the Empire do this?
Money!
They're not allies.
Aha, Empire. They were our allies. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Do I have animal instinct? I do. Okay. I thought this might go somewhere, but it did not. Which is fine. Which is fine.
I am the dominant!
No, you don't. Yeah, hey, more money.
Tyler!
Are you okay?
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry, you're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive, thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
That may not last long.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
But at least the main crew are all here.
Omnia lost Alan, Tuisam Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Ominous. I'm kind of treating this like the final product of the game, running around seeing what I can find, even though, for instance, that cinematic QTE action sequence, like you couldn't fail it, it would just repeat, which I think is part of the demo rather than part of the main game. So there could be things that are like that similarly, where there may be more items in the main game or more hidden stuff in the main game. Oh, I like that.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, I have 850 HP. Joshua had same. It's like we share a bond. Okay. Nothing else? I guess it's handy to know that only certain things will have icons on them, or like items are readily collected automatically and they shine like a specific shiny color, if you will, so that you know what it is. And as you pan around the room right now, there's nothing to really get, but it does feel like it takes away a little bit from a realism perspective, which I know is kind of contrived realism, really, in a game, but still, like that. So you know there are two items, and granted, I guess it kind of, supposedly it fits the setting with the magic, but then these are items, these aren't magic, like materia or something like that. That's okay, I guess. A high potion also used.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Wait,
That's them done.
I thought there were
Are you
4.
all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Okay.
Clive, look out!
I'm so tempted to fail this.
Forgive me for cutting in.
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you. Varian, wow!
Your time is past!
Stay still, damn you!
Ah, damn. Thank you. Ah. I keep forgetting what buttons to press for my abilities as well.
I'll be fine now.
Let's see how much what items do I have? I have a stone skin. Okay. Ah.
He's open!
Fine, I'll do this. I'm tempted to fail all of them, but then I think I just drag the fights out.
Now, Clive! Have at it!
Buddy, you could have helped as well.
You're going to regret that, boy.
I'll take any help I can get.
This dance is over!
I just keep wanting to do that. Ah, keep wanting to hit the right button, but doesn't really hit the right button. Oh, that's a nice one. Nice. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, I wanted to tag that and parry it at the same time. Oh yes! I got it. I got the attack in at the end. Gosh. Level up. Ha! I have more HP than Joshua now. Close.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Don't whistle.
What is that?
That brings back FFX vibes. It feels like that person said "run, father" or something like that. I don't know why. I was just paying attention to the mouth. So lip reading, it looked like he said "run, father" or something like that.
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Oh.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
Oh, did he cut his head off? Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna burn all the blood as well.
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
Oh. Okay.
I had to.
That sucks.
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Yeah, they took their time. Just kind of weird. And you always see that.
Phoenix.
I guess they assumed it hadn't awakened properly yet.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Oh.
Thank you, girl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on. You're his shield. Do your duty.
Save him! My lord?
What in the name of...
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Oh, did he just die? Oh, damn. Disintegrated. And I guess, I mean, this would have been nice, not knowing anything going into the game, and then being like, oh, okay.
Who are you?
So Joshua is still kind of within the Phoenix, but like I was gonna say, we know about Ifrit from the trailers and such, so I know about that at the very least. But I didn't know the full like thing about, I guess, there being two icons. Are we controlling Ifrit now? Oh no, we're Phoenix still. Fire, aim, evade. Okay. Oh, I suck at this. This controls are different than the beginning of the game. This is very automatic as well, actually. Like, you have to target him, but once you target him, it's kind of automatic, unless he jumps across, then it does not. Oh, did I... Okay, was I supposed to dodge? It's similar to the when we first fought. Or we fought in the dream. And this is why the Phoenix rejected Clive, because Ifrit was already there. Oh, the frame rate. It's one of those things where it didn't need to be so flashy if it was going to have an effect on like the oh no, that hit. Like if it was going to have an effect on the frame rate. But yeah, so this is the area that the communion is supposed to occur. But I guess that's only important to the Phoenix rather than to Ifrit. It's also kind of weird how there's very little here. Like it's a very empty space. This is also a very... Where is he? A very simple fight. This is what I was always worried about. The dragon fight was actually okay. I kept wanting to do the jump attack. But that's more me. Okay, the frame rate is not great. And this is on graphics actually. I misjudged that. The dodge. I mean, we're also doing damage here. I have no idea where he is. I'm just shooting blindly. Joshua's still he's kind of in control.
I will do my duty.
Back in control. I also keep wanting to use the right analog stick to aim rather than the left. But there we go. Where is he? Do this in time? I don't think so. Ooh, that's very close. Did I fail? Hellfire. No. Wait, did I lose? I did not take that seriously. I'm surprised. Okay, that's interesting. I guess we do need to stop it. I'm also assuming I should actually attack him and not the... Again, I'm just aiming with the wrong stick. But yeah, I assume I have to aim... target him and not the actual... Hellfire balloon. Oh! forgot again. I'm gonna assume he has less life now. That was a weird sequence. Yeah, I think he has less life now. I hope this works. Yes, this time it worked. Oh, he still throws it, not at us though.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Why you didn't do that just now? Oh. Okay. Okay. That's weird. Because we know Clive lives. And these icon fights, I assume, result in the death of the dominant. Whoever loses. Oh, that sucked. For the dude. Phoenix design is nice. I don't think Ifrit's design is that nice, okay? Okay.
Toggle?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Oh.
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Oh, that whole place is gone. This is the other thing I was thinking of.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Like, how does the fire hurt the fire being? And it doesn't look like Clive knew he was in control of Ifrit. It's a very Dark Souls kind of image.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
Betrayed by the wife.
I see.
She was with the Empire. The dad was with Rosaria.
Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one.
I was going to say, I assume those handmaidens were from Rosaria.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
So they don't know about Ifrit? Or maybe they assume Ifrit is just another dominant from somewhere else? Maybe. I don't think it's one they've seen before or know about. But then again, I don't know what they really know in the world. Alright, that's it for the demo. Thank you for playing. You have completed the Final Fantasy XVI demo, but there is still much more story to tell. If you would like to learn more about Clive and the Dominants, please consider purchasing the main game, which I should be getting my hands on soonish. Well, when it comes out. Playthrough data saved. Playthrough data can be carried over to the main game, allowing you to continue from where you left off in the demo. Demo playthrough data cannot be loaded in the demo version. Wait, what? Playthrough data can be carried over to the main game, allowing you to continue from where you left off. Yeah. The data itself cannot be loaded in the demo version, so you have to play new game. Okay. Yeah. Level 10, demo complete. Sweet. Purchase. I don't need to get it from the PlayStation Store, thanks. Iconic Challenge. The Iconic Challenge has been unlocked and is now available from the title menu. In this special mode, set later in the game, Clive has been equipped with the feats and abilities of 3 unique icons, the Phoenix, Garuda, and Titan. I mean, granted, there's been numerous trailers telling you about all this stuff, but I really wish people and developers would stop spoiling these kind of things. Yeah, it's whatever. So now we know there's Garuda. Which I think was Benedicta anyway, so, you know, that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, so we have these icons to allow you to get a better feel of the battle system, but that's fine by me. I'm not going to do that. I will just play the main game when it comes out. I think that's my goal. So alright, so that's it really. That was the demo in the first, I don't know, few chapters of the game. It was very cool and interesting. I enjoyed it. I think one of the things that I was a bit weary of is a game that's very story heavy, and the stop-start between gameplay and story is not something I feel like it's something that I've grown like annoyed with recently with certain games. I hate the constant breaks into storytelling, especially if it's heavy and it takes away control from you, and especially if it's like really grim or trying to be really grim. But here, I don't know, it's not been too bad, maybe because it's not really grounded in reality. It's very hard to take things super seriously when there are chocobos around as your mode of transport, as your war beast kind of thing. And I think that helps to kind of tone it down a little bit. It was actually really fun to, you know, experience the story. And, you know, early game, it doesn't matter that it's early game, because in other games I'm thinking about, I'm not going to name anything in particular, but in other games where, again, the early stage you might have more story versus gameplay, and then you grow into the gameplay, which is what happens in Final Fantasy quite often. It's just recently I've grown off of that, but this, and I was worried about that in this case because I knew it was going to be story heavy, especially at the beginning. But it was actually not too bad. I actually enjoyed it. So in that sense, I enjoyed the game. What I've played of the demo. I don't like the icon battles. I will be honest. I didn't like them in the trailers or in the videos that we saw, and I didn't really like what I played. I got a game over out of it, and the retry was very lenient. I think it's very limiting, the icon fights versus the actual gameplay. Is more freedom, and I was messing around with the gameplay itself, and I don't know if that came across during the fights, like with the Dragoon, with the Maw. I was messing around. I was trying to like use the abilities that I had rather than just go attack, magic, attack, magic, and all that. Try to mix it up and all that. It does feel a bit. The enemies do feel a bit spongy. But then again, it's not like it took forever to fight them. These are more the bosses, if you will. And it's not like it took that long. And I don't know how the retries work in those fights, where you retry from like Half-Life, for instance, from a save state within the game, at say half enemy life, half boss life, versus restarting the whole fight, which may be the case. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I do need to be able to be more on top of healing and such, and also I know I chose the specific button layout for the controller for the game, but I might test out the original Type A version, just because Type B, some of it felt a bit weird. And it feels like it'd be better to try things out differently, and I won't do that. Or maybe, yeah, I probably won't do that with the demo. I think I'll just test that out in the main game, change it around, and see how I feel. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, I've already ordered the game. Hopefully, it will come on launch. And I'll get to enjoy it. Hopefully it's a good game. I think the pedigree from Final Fantasy XIV, the team that built this, is decent enough that I'm willing to trust that it will be good. And I kind of had like a voucher spare, which is why I was also happy to pre-order the game and actually get a PS5. Like, this is the first game I'm going to be playing on the PS5 proper. Anyway, that's it for this. I don't know if I actually did any introduction in the beginning, but this is the Daemon Forever, starting Final Fantasy 16, and let's see how this playthrough goes. Final Fantasy is one of my favorite series, probably is my favorite series, and I mean, I have mixed feelings about the recent stuff, and I'm not super hyped, but maybe that's for the better, and we'll see how it goes. So far, I've enjoyed what I've seen, and hopefully it will carry on to greater heights in the main game. Alright, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.